TheGamer.com ranked every weapon in Doom Eternal, including the DLCs, from worst to best. So let's see what they say. Number 15, the melee attack. This is the worst by far. It only does like 1 damage, let's be real here. The benefit of the melee attack is that it does falter the fodder, try saying that 5 times fast, and bring you in an opening on an imp if you wanted to. I don't know. Either way, it's the worst attack by far. Next up, the combat shotgun. Now, to put that as number 14 here is interesting. It is good in the start, yeah, for the sticky bombs, and even good for marauders. The full auto did get a buff recently. Now, it does have its purposes and points even in late game, the PB sticky combos, but all in all, I can see why it's lower on the list, especially considering some of the weapons that we have here. Absolutely. Okay, number 13, the plasma. This is actually number 1 if you want to beat the Ancient Gods Part 1. But I can see why this is this way. Heat Blast, Team Heat Blast, is really good, but you have to consider that late game you don't really use it. I mean, 2 of the pips breaks Revenant weak points. One of them, 300, 500, 700 is the damage scale. Microwave Beam's good for stun locks, but all in all, it's a situational niche weapon that's not too hot, I guess. Interestingly enough. Number 12, the rocket launcher. Really, this is a staple, with the lock-on burst being one of the most powerful mods in the game. Remote detonation opening you up for falters. Heavy high damage out from the get-go. I don't know if I can rank this number 12. The other ones I can kind of get where they came from, but there's just value behind the rocket launcher, the PB rockets. I just don't think it deserves to be this low. Okay, what's the next one that's just above the rocket launcher? Well, the heavy cannon. Again, another workhorse industry standard weapon that you use in pretty much any and every combo. So to rank this down at number 11 out of 15 is a little rough. Micro missiles are okay, buffed especially. They do great on Doom Hunters. Other than that, the precision bolt, it's used in like everything that we do. Now, maybe whenever they came out with this article it wasn't, but nowadays we have found an absolutely good use for it. But number 11, I'd rank it higher than that just because of Precision Bolt. The base fire is good for staggering the little zombies, 2 to the head, one to the head, 2 to the body, or a Precision Bolt to the body of a mecha will stagger them. But number 11, too low, way too low. Okay, what is better than the heavy cannon and rocket launcher? The ballista. Okay, all right. I can get behind the ballista being one of the top things. Even if it had no mods, it would be a great, amazing hit scanny railgun. You gotta have it. But to have the arbalest to take the enemies out from the sky, the extra flying enemy damage, and the destroyer blade when you set it up right, add with the ice bomb, flame belch, extra damage armor. Yeah, the ballista's gotta be somewhere, but we're at the bottom third of the list-ish. Just out of the bottom third. And the ballista's down there? If it's that low, what's left higher? Okay, what beats the ballista? We gotta find out. It is the we need to... No. I have to get up for a second on that one. That's not the case, my friends. People use it as a finisher. That's great. It's just not as optimal as a BFG in terms of ammunition, in my opinion. Get more value, generally, out of clearing a whole arena. I just don't think it belongs as number 9 on the list here, above the ballista. They even spelled it wrong. It's MAYKR. And you work so hard to get this weapon, and it just does not seem to pay off in the end. I just can't rank it as 9. It would be going down probably 12, 13 for me. If not, it's way lower. All right, what's up next? Can they redeem themselves? The Sentinel Hammer is number 8? No, that's more of like a 1, 2, or 3 for me. Maybe 4, maybe 2 or 3. This thing is so powerful. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's like 800 normally. A quad damage Sentinel Hammer can defeat a Cacodemon, by the way. I have tried it. The power lies in the stunning of the enemies, how easy it is to get back, the health, the armor, the ammo, restack city coming from this thing. And if you don't use it properly, I feel like that maybe it is lower on your list, but really when you truly harness its power, this thing is top tier, even in Horde mode when it takes longer to charge it. I disagree. Sentinel Hammer belongs in the upper part, absolutely. All right, what's better than the hammer? The chain gun. Okay, base fire, no, it sucks. It's nice hit scan though, whereas the heavy cannon isn't. Mobile turret's cool for damage, and it's just cool all around. It's loud, thick, beefy, THICC thick. Pretty cool. It is outclassed by other mods and weapons, for sure. The energy shield is OP. It is broken, 360-degree protection, and you can't really get too much more insane than the energy shield, right? For that reason, the chain gun definitely has to be one of the top on the list. I wouldn't even put it down in the middle like this. I would put it up higher. I mean, I'd put all these weapons up higher, realistically, but halfway through? Nah, it's definitely better than halfway through. All right, what do we have next? Coming in at the super shotgun. Okay, this is good. This one deserves to be high on the list because not only is it super duper powerful, it has the meat hook. You can't go wrong with it. The movement it provides and opens up for you is nothing shy of amazing. The damage output is so good. Not a lot of shells, sure. Definitely one of the best weapons in the game, but to put it near the middle, I'd see everything needs to be up higher. It's hard to rank these. It really, really is. And just to have the flaming meat hook on top of that makes it such a good weapon that I just have a hard time putting it this low. It needs to be a 1 or something like that. Let's see what they have for the 5. We're entering the top third here. And number 5. The Blood Punch. It's powerful. I don't know if I'd put it up this high on the list, but it definitely has to go somewhere. So the Blood Punch, especially when you get the upgrades for the more damage, Shockwave, Double Punch, really, really good. It's very good for Knights, Hell Knights, and anything in its path. Honestly, the con, you have to have it. But to put it up as a number 5, when it's an accessory to your tools, you have to be up close. You have to have the opening with the falters. More often than not, you do at least. It's great for Cyber Mancubi, Barons, Tyrants, especially when you have the super shotgun and you're swapping out with the punches and you have the health and blood, armor blood upgrades. It's really good, but not above the super shotgun good. Not above, well, maybe better than the Unmaker, actually, but I digress. All right, number 4, coming in with the BFG at number 4. Really? No, I don't know. It destroys everything in its path. It blows up the entire arena. I don't think it's number 4. I think it's number, well, close to 1. You only get 2 shots. Good upgrade from 2016 when you had 3 plus the ammo boost rune. But to give it a number 4 on the list is hard because its destructive potential is staggering, as Samus says. But nonetheless, definitely above number 4. All right, number 3. Oh boy. The Equipment Launcher and Flame Belcher. Why do they say this? Let's see what they say. They're the heroes. The tools keep you alive. Frag grenades clear out lesser enemies. Freeze or ice helps you lock them down. Flame Belch can do necessary tick damage. It's like nothing to keep damage going even when your attention is diverted elsewhere. So what they're saying is that you Flame Belch this enemy, keep them busy with damage while you're doing this enemy off to the side. I don't think, as good as they are, as much as they keep you alive, they don't beat the super shotgun. They don't beat all that. You can get by without them, even though you do want to use all your tools. Hard disagree, even though I understand what they're going for. Ooh, number 2, the chainsaw. It has... All right. It has to be up high because it replenishes your ammo to keep you in the battlefield. And it also instant kills an enemy, or even a heavy, which is super nice for Cyber Makubus or Pain Elemental, sure. To have it as 2, I can't say much because you have to have it for the game more. You don't have to, but it's very useful. Replenish your ammo and keep you going. We'll keep it, we'll say meh, maybe. All right, number 1, the only one we haven't reviewed yet, the Crucible. That's what she was looking for. Okay, let's take a look at here. It kills almost any enemy with 1 hit, 3 times with a full charge. Oh, taking out your largest foes will empty of its charges, but this is something that even the BFG has trouble accomplishing. Well, you don't really want to use this on a Marauder. It is good for a delete button on a single enemy, but in this game, you want to clear the arenas out. It's super valuable. Even if you have a bunch of super heavies, you get a lot of extra damage in. Then you can focus them down to knock them out of the arena. So while it should be up high as number 1, I don't know because it's only got 3 charges. It's good, but it's not BFG good. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out the next video here of Game Journalist. I'm Allstin. Thanks for watching.